So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Son, is one of the quickest players around at this level, and he uses it to great effect. His willingness to run at and beyond defences just adds to that raw pace, and it'll mean he'll always be a threat here.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Great defending, strong and determined. Owen. Son Heung-min, he has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lam. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde. Tries to play it through. Great vision. Oh, it's and a chance! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a shade optimistic. Son Heung-min delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And he was quick to react. Valverde. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's De Bruyne. He's had it taken off him. Can he get on the end of this? And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bale.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Irwin plays it short. Looking for the run. Big chance! Valverde. Pull it. So what can they make of this? And the pass is intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Drogba. Chance! And he hits the net. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong...
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. De Bruyne has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. That's That's a cute ball. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Here comes the corner. And it's been taken short. Beckham. And now they can spring out of defence. Over to the left. Now it's crossed into the middle. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He'll try to keep this alive. In again. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Belletti. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Beckham. Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a little loose. It's a pretty loose pass. Gerrard, who does have an assist to his name. Lahm delivers. Big header! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Salah. And this is Owen. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Threads one in, and this is Hullet. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Lahm gets... There it is! Offside.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And he's being shifted off it. Tries to pass it through. And this is Hullet. Up he goes! It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Not the most convincing of passes. Gerrard goes steaming forward. Fired deep towards the back post.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that?
Takes a shot! Corner number 2 then. Beckham goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. And here's Valverde. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Son Heung-min. Kvaratskhelia. Bale. Now that pass has been well intercepted. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
Kvaratskhelia really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's an errant pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, he's having a shot! Goal! Germany! Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chooses to go cross-field, and it's Beckham. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? He's got tall! Thinks about the shot. Beckham crosses it in here. Check, gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Kvaratskhelia. Irwin. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. It's not an especially good pass, that. Bale gets over and intercepts. Gently done. Gerrard puts his foot on the gas. Now can he find... Shot, surely! He scores! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Germany, number 9, Owen, number 11, Mohamed Salah.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Dennis Law.
So, all square, and not for the first time.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's looking wide. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
And they can counter here. 5 minutes left on the clock. Cannavaro. Van Nistelrooy. Luis Suarez. Van Nistelrooy. Shot a goal! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Hello everybody.
Gerrard claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. And it's Gullit. Looking for options for movement. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Threads one in. Ernest is wide and looking to get onto this. Takes a shot! It has another go! Gerrard gets good distance on it. Ernest. And that's a throw-in. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Drogba. He's found a way through. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s. Decent chance! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Tries to pass it through. Beckham elects to cross. Climbs up big! Davids. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Always onto this. Nesta. Pirlo. Gerrard. It's Pirlo. And this is Drogba. Out to the left it goes. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieira. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Bale. Bale going face to face with his great rival. Costacurta. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Nice looking ball. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Rooney. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Davids, it's a pretty loose pass. And it's Beckham. Bale. Can he get it through? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Drogba. Good ball, good take. Davids. And it's Vieira. Bale. Oh, that is a good shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He's come in hard. No foul, says the referee. Gullit. Oh, it's a good... Gerrard! Vieira. Pressing high and with purpose.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Drogba, and a shot! Costacurta. Short changes him with that pass. Look at the space here. It's Drogba! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Things starting to look... Chance! Davids. Rooney. Now Neymar. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Davids. Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. Beckham. Played into the middle.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivered in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Over to the left. Chance here to counter. Great vision. Beckham. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Davids. Vieira. Mbappe. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Neymar. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Pirlo. And here's Hullet. And here's Drogba. Vieira. And it's Neymar. Driving on and making good progress. And this is Rooney. And this tries a shot! No mistake! The second half sparked straight into life. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Cleared without complication. That's an imaginative pass. Not the most accurate pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bale is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Neymar. He's through, now is he in? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Hullet. Drogba! He has done it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Hullet. And he's lost his man here. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Bale at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's on it. Mbappe goes for a shot. Really well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Now this could be a chance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Substitution in progress.
Davids. Now Rooney. And here's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance!
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. He's found a way through. Looking for the run. And he shoots! They've done it! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Oh no, this does not look good. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the early goal certainly helped settle everything down, and from there you felt this was always going to go one way. So this turns out to be a very fine day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Botafogo finding their passes. He's tried one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Chooses to go crossfield. And it's Beckham. Pirlo demonstrating again that he is the real constant in this side, indeed in this game, completing 400 appearances here today.
Oh, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself in top condition for every one of those match days. He's a shining example for anybody with aspirations like that.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Quality ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And he plays one through. Face to... goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So that's two now without reply. And Cruyff! And that is quite wonderful. He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Tries to play it through. Look at the space here. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Pirlo might just make this. Not the most accurate pass. Pirlo turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Oh, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself in top condition for every one of those match days. He's a shining example for anybody with aspirations like that.
There's the shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. But that has not gone well. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Brahim Diaz in acres of space out wide. Brahim Diaz! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Costa Curta makes the interception. And it's Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just eases him off the ball. Bale, and now the breakaway. Searching pass he's played there. Mbappe is herring after that one. Nesta. And this is Drogba.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Stojkovic. Gerrard calmly anticipates. Knocks it into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a threatening ball. Real chance! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Drogba, great ball, and he's in here. He whips it across. Big chance, corner. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. That's a good ball out wide. Beckham with the cross. Punched away. Pass somewhat off target. Lahm plays, climbs up big. That's really well cleared. Rijkaard. Played back in, played out wide. Maldini drives forward on the overlap. And he's there to clear it. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Pirlo. Bale. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Brahim Diaz. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
That's going in strongly.
Bale, a player who needs no introduction. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, well measured. Shot could be on. Out to the right. Crosses it in.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Brahim Diaz. And Stojkovic. Pirlo, looking to play him in. That's an imaginative pass. And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back on the way. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Now it's Mbappe. Stojkovic. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Lahm. Out towards the flank. Drogba. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now he's off and running. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bonucci. Now it's Drogba. Gerrard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm. It's a good run down the right. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he was quick to react.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back any.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Beckham is behind this one.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Beckham! Oh, that's a waste. Casemiro. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's intervened well there. Adams spots it and intercepts. Beckham. Aimed beyond the defence. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Stojkovic. And they're quick to get it back. And he shoots! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always...
Terrific header! Oh, taken with style! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, that's a key interception. No, that's been intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pings in across. Oh, smashing header! Cleared away and claimed it back swiftly. And that has been cleared. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. 75 minutes played. Now it's Hullet. Oh, a delicate chip through. They're back in possession and ready to go again. They'll have one final crack at it. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Hullet. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they're on him in a flash.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He is through here. Decent chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bale. Deep cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lahm. And that has left him in a heap. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution on the field.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's a pretty loose pass.
Number 17,
And he's there to clear it.
Number 7, Maldini.
And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Number
Brahim
18,
Diaz.
Van
Now, what about a
Nistelrooy.
counter-attack?
Number 14,
Brahim Diaz providing
Number
an
15,
outlet on that flank.
Neymar. Number 2,
Gerrard.
Bonucci. Number
And it's
8,
Beckham.
Costa Curta.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that is as far as it goes. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went
now,
on,
I'd
a
just
draw
like to
was
read out
always
our
likely
fan
to be on the
comment
card.
who's
So
celebrating their
overall, I
birthdays
don't think
today.
anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled out
welcome
all
to
the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway. Bale, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a really well-measured ball. Beckham. In towards the back. He rises! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's going right the way across. It's a pretty loose pass. Ronaldinho. Xavi Alonso. Azar. Reinders. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alexander-Arnold driving on and making good progress. Played into space. Beckham. And it's Lahm. That's a cute ball. Eder Militao calmly anticipates.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Mbappe. Rafinha gets into a good position. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Eder Militao cuts it out. Xavi Alonso. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's got away. That is lovely. And it's Xavi Alonso. He shifted it to the flank. Lovely feet. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what...
Shapes to shoot! Gerrard. Spread it left. Now it's Bale. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Short changes him with that pass. Beckham. Knocks it into space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Vardiol. Hazard played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Kerkez is in a really good position out wide. Bale. A probing pass. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vardiol. It's Xabi Alonso, and it's Reinders. Rafinha. Oh, this looks sharp. He has a... There's the shot! Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Reinders. And he's chosen to go back.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vardiol. Hazard is herring after that one. Oh, Red, nice interception. Maldini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Azar. Pass somewhat off target. Maldini. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Kirkes. And it's Ronaldinho. Xavi Alonso. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rafinha. For Xavi Alonso. Reinders. Alexander-Arnold. Pirlo running with the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Reinders. Nicely shaped ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Xavi Alonso. Looking for the run. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Ronaldinho! Quality ball. And he's being shifted off it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
substitutions taking place.
Thailand with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bale. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vardiol gets across to intercept that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? This looks promising.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pass is just off target. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now, can they get him away? And he's worked it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's been played through. And he's on his way. Big chance! And he hits the net. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Tries to play it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Raya claims it, and the danger passes. Now it's Rafinha. Nesta makes the interception. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's made its way to him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Danielson receives it in. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the flag has stayed down. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.